The run to the start here, so I believe we are just going to get ready. Tech, are we ready to go? Ready. Runner, are we ready to go? Ready. All right, we are going to switch over. So here is Spectraljoker with Resident Evil Remake.
Hey, morning guys. Stop me if you heard this before, but I'm Spectraljoker, and sitting next to me I've got
Mr. Soundbird.
He's going to be commentating, keeping my nerves at ease, and making sure I don't forget any codes, which is 2, and I have been known to forget both of them. Right, so this is the new game plus category. The stipulations of this run is we're allowed to use anything we've unlocked from beating the game quick, and we're allowed to have very easy as our difficulty. Time starts now. Whoa!
No, don't open
that door! Barry, what is it? It could be blood. Chris's blood. To start up straight away, we're going to unequip the rocket launcher. Jill runs faster with no weapons carried, apart from the knife. So that just increases our speed overall. So straight away, we're going to be activating the cold feet cutscene. It skips us going to investigate the zombie out in the east corridor, which Barry wants us to go and check out. So he's going to tell us to come over, and we're going to go have a look at what he's found.
He's also going to be picking up the emblem now instead of later, just because it's a little bit quicker.
It saves like 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going to be told what key items are. We don't need that because we're going fast. A zombie comes through and Barry dispatches him. So we're going to go back out.
Also, he's unequipping the rocket launcher just so he runs faster.
Yeah.
So pretty much only equipping it when you need to use it.
Pretty much. So same joke as yesterday. Wesker's gone missing, so we're going to look around the hall very quickly. He's not upstairs. Let's check back down. All right, Barry reckons we've done enough, so we're going to get the lockpick because we are the masters of unlocking.
Listen.
And now we're going to carry on and start picking up a few items to allow us to get round. So the main route of the Mansion 1 is we're looking for the stone and metal object. It allows us to go out to the gardens and allows us to progress the rest of the game.
But in order to do that, we need the 4 death masks.
Yeah, and the 4 death masks are locked behind various different keys in this household. Like, this house is the worst to ever live in.
Armor, sword, shield, helmet.
Yeah. So first off, all we're doing is we're just making our way to the first item, which is the golden arrow, which is upstairs.
Also, you'll notice that when he's going upstairs, he's mashing the run button just to skip the running stairs animation.
Oh yeah,
just a little bit faster than just going up the stairs.
I was going to say, just explain the whole control system that I'm using while I run down this corridor.
In HD Remaster, there's a range controls. Like in the GameCube one, it was just tank. The range controls is like 2D movement, so it's a lot faster. Oh, nice. It's a lot faster. But on stairs, when he's stair skating, he's going to be using tank controls with the D-pad. So yeah, the HD Remaster is much faster than the GameCube.
Loads faster as well.
And yeah, and it looks better. It looks.
We have 120 frames compared to 30.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
Oh yeah, also you're running on a variable frame rate.
Yeah. So for some reason, also variable frame rate actually affects the AI of zombies. Just because they're meant to react on the base 30, but because we're running a variable, their AI is a little bit more easier and more aggressive, so we can bait them and dodge their attacks more quickly.
Yeah, so if you used to the game on 30 frames, it's totally different.
Right, do you want to explain language for me?
Oh yeah, so he's running Chinese, which is a recent update. It used to be Japanese, which is a lot quicker than English. But now, after testing, we found out Chinese is a lot faster than Japanese, so we're running traditional Chinese text.
Yeah, so what it essentially affects is how fast text scrolls.
Yeah.
So in English, that would have taken me a couple of seconds to actually even read what came up.
Yeah, but Chinese is like
super
a few
quick.
characters for like most things. It's like
it's just, and also it just has a quicker scroll speed. So we got the first sword, which allows first sword key that allows us to go access more rooms in the mansion. So we're going to be heading off and grabbing some more things.
Yeah, also, because we're playing as Jill basically, the difference between Jill and Chris is Jill gets more item slots, she gets a lockpick, and Barry helps her out sometimes, and Chris gets more health.
And he runs quicker.
Yeah. But Jill has the lockpick, so Chris, you have to find small keys to open certain doors, where Jill can just go right through them.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So Jill was technically quick of the two routes.
Yeah, yeah.
But today, for the new game plus route, it's finish the game as quick as you can, and any ending's viable. But the bad ending of Barry dying, not saving Chris, and Wesker technically dying, is the route we're going to go. So, unfortunately for any Barry fans, we are going to betray him at Lisa's altar and have Lisa knock him off. But we get his Magnum, which we're not even going to use. So,
Oh yeah.
like
And we're
F in
totally
chat.
going to skip the shotgun because we've got the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
So yeah, no Jill sandwiches like yesterday.
No. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we won't even go into the room where Jill sandwich happens.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick up the chemical for plants. This is going to be useful to get our first death mask later. So throughout the run, there's going to be a lot in the mansion where I'm picking up items and holding on to them for like 5-6 minutes and then using them a lot later. The community for Resident Evil have rooted this game so well that now it's just
yeah.
down to execution, really.
Yeah, I believe Pessimism is the
Yeah.
world record holder. He's a great runner of this game.
Like Pessimism is an absolute god at this game. He has multiple world records across many categories.
Yes, yeah.
Like-
And Resident Evil 0,
For any, yeah, true.
which is crazy.
Just
Oh yeah, so this zombie here.
yeah, it's just a small trick with this zombie here.
Yeah, so, oh, that was close.
Yeah.
So basically you just bait the zombie out into the wall, so the zombie tries to hug the wall.
Yeah, because he's trying to grab us through a corner. Even though his arms do touch us, because there's a collision in the way, the zombie's grab doesn't happen because it can't pull Jill through the corner.
But they can, like, double grab,
Yeah.
where, like, double lunge, which what happened then, which
Yeah.
is kind of bad RNG, where they'll go and try and lunge for you straight away again.
Yeah. Some fans of, oh, come on.
Um,
Yeah.
We got time for a quick donation?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, we have a $30 donation from Grizzbear,
Hey!
and he says, "Don't open that door."
Nice.
yeah, the original voice acting in the PS1 version is just, like, classic.
For anyone that actually does play this game, there is a mod out there that
Oh,
allows
yeah.
you to replace the new voice acting with the 1992 releases voice acting. It's amazing.
Yeah, you can also replace the textures, the models of the characters,
Yeah.
the PS1
Yeah.
graphics. as well.
Alright, so we've got the dog whistle now, so we can go and get the dog collar, which has a coin in it, which turns out to be a fake key for another key. Like,
Yeah.
don't ask me who makes this place like.
I know.
I always say, like, imagine working here. Like, sorry, I was late, boss. I misplaced my eagle crest and my wolf quest, so I couldn't get in there. It's just like.
Also,
nightmare.
Tesla's here, so
Oh,
hello
it's
Tesla.
Tesla.
How's it going?
Alright, so we're just going to wait here, and this is the first use of the rocket launcher. It kills everything in one hit.
Sorry.
Yep. We're going to pick up the dog collar, and we're just going to exit. So anyone actually wanting to run Resident Evil, I highly recommend this category. It's a very chilled category.
Yeah, helps
There's-
you get used to the game. So,
It helps you learn the routing. Like, the routing between this and any percent is not much different. The only difference on any percent is you would go and get the grenade launcher instead, because you wouldn't have this rocket launcher. But
Yeah.
honestly, this is a really good category to practice. What is it? Practice the routing on it.
yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah. There's our first Crimson Head.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's going to combo me in a second once we come back to that corridor.
Yeah, so Crimson Heads are like unique to Remake, so if you kill a zombie and you don't burn the corpse, like after a while they become a Crimson Head, they're basically faster,
Stronger.
very scary.
Alright, so just got another little death trap in here. Quite a simple one. So we're just going to open this up to find the coin, and once we examine this, we get our fake key.
Yeah, so the armor key is like opens up a lot of doors in the mansion,
Yes.
at least for mansion 1 anyway.
Yep. Alright, so we just go back. There's not much going on right now. Like I said, we're just trying to make our way around, unlock doors, because
Yeah.
everywhere up in this place is locked up for some reason.
Yeah, and this is Murder Hall, so
This is called Murder Hall because if you're on PB pace or world record, it can go
oh, yeah,
horribly wrong.
you can.
No, that's fine. It was better than the Crimson grabbing me, so
Yeah, another thing, we don't really pick up any self-defense items.
just saves time.
Saves time, and we got the rocket launcher, so for the most part it's all good.
Yeah. Right.
Someone said, how can they run New Game Plus if they haven't even beaten the game?
Oh, brilliant. Right. Right, so all we're now doing is we've got the armor key, so we can now go to Richard. Richard, yeah. I always say Brad. It's not Brad.
Yeah.
We can go to Richard's room, who's been attacked by terrible demons.
Ouch.
We get to his death screen later, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So this starts a little time event where we have 10 minutes to go and get serum for Richard.
Yeah.
And it is technically quicker to go actually get him the serum and cure him, because no matter how we route this, we couldn't burn 10 minutes and have him
Yeah.
die on us, so we wouldn't have to go and do this.
Yeah, getting the serum is just faster to do
Yeah.
than waiting for him to die.
Oh. Right. So more backtracking across the mansion.
Also, later on we will be coming up to Yawn.
Yawn.
Which we need the serum for if we get poisoned.
Yeah.
It doesn't get cured by usual blue herbs.
I was gonna say, in practice and like in my personal runs at home, oh come on, Jill. Yawn's been going fine. The last couple runs I tried last night while the stream was having issues, Yawn bit me, and that that loses 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because you just have to backtrack all the way to get serum. I believe if Barry saves you in the Jill sandwich part,
Yeah.
you get teleported after you get poisoned.
I think so. Alright, just a quick infantry.
Also, you may notice the samurai edge in the item box.
Yeah, that's another unlock, but unfortunately the rocket launcher's better.
Yeah, the rocket launcher is much better, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Right. Right, now we're going to use the chemical for herbs.
Yeah, the speedrun route does skip the Jill sandwich cutscene, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. And even if we did trigger the room, you skip it in any percent as well, but even if you do trigger the room, you have to unfortunately skip the cutscenes.
And Tesla, yes, you can skip cutscenes, unlike Dino Crisis.
That's, yeah. If you want to see some story lore, wait until the Dino Crisis run later. Mr. Science going to be running himself. We're going to have to watch all the cutscenes because we can't skip those.
Hey, it'll be good, it'll be good. So yeah, in this room, there's lots of like green herbs, but you won't be picking any of them, right?
Well, depends. Let's see how the run goes later. I might have to come back.
Yeah, but if basically you pick red, if you pick green, it just destroys all the green herbs.
Yeah.
I found that the hard way. I found that the hard way.
Right, so that's our first death mask. We need 3 more.
Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't get door skip mod to run and work.
But on the plus side, you guys get to watch 20 whole minutes of me opening doors.
Yeah.
Aren't you
it's like
lucky?
that.
Like, but yeah, I'm literally not kidding. Most runs do comprise of about 20 minutes of watching door opening animations.
Also, that zombie just in that corridor is really hard to bait out. Like,
Yeah.
he just does not want to lunge here.
We'll see how he's
We'll see
feeling
how it
today.
goes,
He might help us out a little bit. Right, so we've done all we can do now. So we're going to go back up to Richard, get the serum to him, and then go and get the first half of the Moonlight Sonata, which we're going to hear a lovely one note of.
Yeah. In Chris's campaign, you have to get Rebecca to learn the Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you kind of have to trigger that and then just run around the mansion for a bit.
Yeah. I think it's just you have to head back to the foyer. Once you head to the foyer, she learns it. So.
Yeah, it's a little easier with Jill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jill just plays it. It's quicker.
Yeah, in the original, I believe Jill's easy, Chris is hard.
Yeah, that's.
I guess that's the same idea, kind of.
Yeah, because on
with
classic, it actually would say subtitle underneath them when you're selecting the character, easy and hard.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the PC version, which is beautiful. Like,
Yeah, oh, it looks so nice.
like such good frame rate.
Like-
it looks great.
Like, I imagine everyone watching must be hyped that in 5 days we're going to have Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake, guys.
It looks so nice and good.
At least
Like-
it's not covered on the correct stars. That's true. That's true.
Oh, what, the heartbeat?
Oh yeah,
Oh, he caught me. Oh well. Oh, double bite as well. That's
all good.
unfortunate.
We're only on caution. It's all good.
Yes. That's fine.
Oh, we're still on caution. That's all right.
Yeah. So what happened there, unfortunately, he went for the grab and he caught me at the last frame of animation, and then it turned into a double bite.
Yeah, that second zombie's really hard to dodge anyway.
I was going to say the double bite is actually really bad luck because that normally doesn't happen with enough mashing.
Stroke your beard.
Stroke my
someone
beard.
said. There you go.
Right. I'm just chugging my Monster. I'm
Yeah, you're
really
drinking
tired.
Monster.
Like I've been nervous about this whole run since yesterday.
You need caffeine in order to function.
Right, so what we're doing, we're going down to get Moonlight.
So now you're going doing the clock puzzle, right?
Piano first. Then
Piano
clock.
clock puzzle.
Yeah. So they explain stair skating a little bit more. What happens is when Jill goes onto a staircase, she goes into a slow animation of her taking a step up by step. By hammering the run button while using tank controls on the D-pad, it breaks her animation, so it allows us to just move at normal run speed.
Yeah. So this is the hard dodge. He doesn't want to lunge. He just doesn't want to lunge.
That's one way to solve it.
just
I'm not dealing with him today.
It seems to be just that zombie.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, he just doesn't want to lunge.
No, like zombies have two states that they can be in. They either can be aggressive, where they will lunge at you at the first chance they see your back or you're near them, or they can be passive, where they will just literally walk to you and they will only grab you if you touch them.
Yeah. The Jill ending. There is a happy Jill ending. It's the good ending, but
Yeah,
we're getting the bad ending.
Oh, that was
Basically,
lovely.
Jill's gonna be on her own.
That one note. Yeah, yeah. So Jill's going to come in with all her friends and leave with none. But kill your friends, save the frames.
That's a new one.
New strats, mate.
New strats.
Right, so we got the gold emblem, which we're going to go put back in the dining room, where we got the bronze wooden crap emblem, I guess it is. We replace that, do a clock puzzle, and we get another key.
Someone's asking, can you play Jill in any other Resident Evil games?
Can I play Jill in any other Resident Evil game?
Resident Evil 3 you can, yeah.
Yeah,
And Revelations, I believe.
yeah.
New Game Plus, yes.
Yeah,
New Game Plus is fun, so there you are.
Like I said, New Game Plus is a casual run for learning the route, and it's probably the most marathon safe because I'm not the best of runners. Like I'm not going to be modest in any case. Like, alright, so this we just have to set to 6 o'clock, which is the second option than the first option, and then we exit out, and then we sit through a long animation of this clock chiming.
Yep. Let's go. It's a shame you can't skip this.
Yeah. Oh well.
So now we get the shield key,
Yeah.
which allows us to go to Yawn.
Yes.
Also, another thing, in Jill's campaign, you don't get the assault shotgun, I believe. That's only in Chris.
I think you might. No, you get assault shotgun if
dear.
you save Richard, maybe. I don't know. I've never saved him because he's just a liability.
Oh, because when you play as Chris and Richard dies with the sharks in the guardhouse,
and then
you
he
get the
drops it
assault
there.
shotgun, yeah.
Right. So we got Young guys. So this is either going to be Bless RNG, or we're going to lose 5 minutes. So if chat would like to spam some Blessed RNG, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So if
I mean, it's like semi-consistent.
Yeah.
But there is a chance that it'll get poisoned, which is just a bit of backtracking.
right, I'm going to lean forwards and focus for this because
Yeah.
everyone knows when you lean forwards, you focus more.
Yeah, he's gonna focus.
Right.
You got this.
I hope so because I don't want to lose 5 minutes.
Big snake. That's the biggest snake ever, I think.
I swear, if he lunges it to me today,
Don't lunge. Don't do it. Oh, that was nice. Awesome.
and breathe, chat, breathe.
5 minutes. Nice.
That's a 5 minute time save for not being bad at this game.
I mean, it's quite consistent, but it can happen.
Are we just going
like,
to
in
ignore
practice,
Richard's giant nose scream then?
Oh, yeah.
No!
Poor Richard.
Oh well. Better luck next time,
Yeah,
Richard.
unfortunately, there's no way to save Richard. Life for an ending.
Yeah, he's doomed to die. Terrible demons and whatnot.
But yeah, Yawn is really annoying in the original Resident Evil on
Oh, yeah.
PS1. I think everyone can agree on that.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
Classic Snake.
Classic yawn.
Classic Snake. Yeah. Classic
Yeah,
yawn.
yeah.
Alright,
Classic Ekans.
so this room is just push several things in, and my friends are popping up on the stream.
Oh, someone's got a Grand Neo Species and Grand Mole as the pit.
Hopefully that didn't pop up. That's fine. Oh yeah, it did pop up accidentally.
It's not.
Alright, so we can just activate this and get a jewelry box. This contains one of our desk masks, and then we just got one more left to do.
Yeah, so we need 4 in order to fight Elder Crimson Head
Yeah.
to get out of the mansion.
Yep, and then we can go down to the gardens and then go to residence from there. So, like, story-wise, we've lost Wesker. Barry, like any good police force, Barry's like, we should split up and search for clues because you know that's safe in this situation. So
That dodge is consistent. You just run
yeah,
on that side of the wall. So yeah, Barry's left his items there.
but we don't need them.
Not until the way back, or you're just gonna
No,
skip
I'll
those.
probably skip those unless I'm hurt before hunters.
Yeah. Also, that door just then you can only go through that twice in that direction coming through because the door not breaks.
Yeah, so routing has to be taken in mind, otherwise
Yeah.
it's a very long run. So for this puzzle, it's the first puzzle on this side, and then it's the first 2 on the next side.
And if you fail this, crows just like flood the room.
Yeah, and they start attacking you because they like their pictures to be correct.
Oh yeah.
Nice invisible wall. And we pick up the last mask, and now we have all the masks to go face Elder Crimson Head. Right. More running. Oop. Ow. Right.
Barry is a bearded god.
Bearded god.
Yes, he
I
is.
agree with that.
Yes. Barry's Magnum. Oh yes.
Oh. Barry's Magnum.
I believe it's stronger than the regular Magnum.
Yeah, it one-shots everything in the game.
Other than Lisa.
Well, yes, Lisa's also immortal, so I'd be very surprised if it could.
Yeah, true.
Alright, I want to make sure I've got this lined up. No. I also want to make sure I'm using the right mask.
Oh, there we are.
Oh well, I would have lost like 2 seconds because that's very finicky to actually input. Alright. So now we've got a little cutscene and Elder Crimson Head.
So this should be a really hard fight, like
Yeah.
so hard, like.
Oh yeah, we could lose the run right here. He
Oh,
could just
yeah,
kill
yeah,
us. Alright, so we get locked in because apparently that door detects when zombies are alive or something like that. And yeah, good fight.
Done. So yeah, that's he's actually quite hard in like any percent.
Yeah, yeah, 80%. It's 3 grenade rounds to beat him, and if you mess it up, he can just combo you and bite you, and does
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of damage.
And knife only was like, yeah, let's not speak. Let's not speak.
Let's not speak of knife only. Knife only is one of those things that only gods try.
That's true. That's true.
Saying that, I might try it one day, but
Oh, try it now. No, try.
what, I should just quit out and go knife only.
Just-
Oh, yeah. I think we got time. Right. So this is now acts as a shortcut to get us around to the right-hand side of the mansion, which we're going to be using a lot. So all we got to do now is dodge a zombie, go out, use this crest item we just got.
Yeah, so we're pretty much done with the first mansion, the first part of the mansion.
Yeah, we'll come back later after doing Residence, which
Yeah.
is next after Lisa's cabin.
Tesla's asking, knife no damage when?
I'm not carcinogen, so never.
Oh, someone's saying invisible enemy, hardest difficulty,
I-
knife only.
I do want to try that.
You want to try that?
I do want to try
You
Invisible
really want to
Enemy.
go for that?
Invisible Enemy looks fun. Right, so I'm going to pick up the first aid spray here because I'm a little bit low on health.
Yeah, in this game, if you don't know, first aid sprays heal your health fully,
Yeah.
and they're just one item, so it's just easy to pick up. Safest item to pick up.
I think I'm Yeah, so coming up, we've got this puzzle first.
Oh yeah, this puzzle.
This puzzle is probably the only RNG of the.
Yeah, it is RNG puzzle.
See.
Yeah.
Ah.
It just randomly speeds up and slows down.
Yeah. So those start spinning and they can speed up, slow down, like Silent said. And the text is really funny about pressing A on. Sometimes you press A, it makes the whole text display. Sometimes you press it and it will just confirm your first pick you choose. Alright, and we want this on north. Yay, there we go. So that's that puzzle done. Only one miss input, so it's not too bad. What's chat saying?
What is this?
Blood? Could this be Chris's blood?
Oh, someone's asking grenade launcher, infinite ammo in new game. No, this is the rocket launcher.
Yeah, it's just the rocket launcher.
It looks a bit different. It's like a rifle form of a rocket launcher.
So the rocket launcher is unlocked by completing the game in less than 3 hours with as many saves as you want and as many shots or fired. So it's just 3 hours you have to complete it in.
Poos has just arrived in the chat.
Oh, there are Pooses in the chat.
Yeah, there are Pooses in the chat.
Nice. I would like to see some Carcioas. That'd be great.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we're up into Lisa's cabin. We're going to do a quick infantry box swap where we're just going to deposit more items out that we don't need for the rest of the run. Pick up our first crank and then try to dodge Lisa. By try, I mean I'm just going to fire a rocket at her because it's a lot easier. Alright, so quick infantry up here.
So yeah, this bit is Lisa. Lisa isn't fully consistent. I mean, it's quite unpredictable what she's gonna do, and like active damage frames of her attack are like like right until her arms are back down.
Like
it's really annoying.
We practiced this off stream and we were trying every direction input to see if we could get a constant animation out of her.
You gonna go for it, or are you?
I've got a first aid spray, so I might just try and tank the hit.
Right, he's gonna go for it, but we got a fast. So
it's not even an amazing skip. It's just don't
get
your shit.
Yeah, I mean,
it just kicked in basically.
If anything, it still saves more time than using a rocket launcher.
There,
nice,
easy,
awesome. We got Yawn and Lisa.
it's a valid run.
Yeah. We got a big Poos.
Yay!
Giant Poos.
I'm very happy to see those. Oh, come on, Jill.
Oh, Jill. Jill, what are you doing?
Camera
she
angles.
wants to see Lisa.
Yeah. Camera angles in this game's a little bit odd. So sometimes you might see me twirl on spot or start running a different direction.
Yeah, with range controls, it's like that. You can kind of get stuck on a camera angle.
Yeah, so when using the analog stick, movement is context sensitive to the angle of the camera. When you change camera angles, you keep the same movement line if you don't move the control stick. As soon as you move it slightly, then it will change to the next context of the new angle, and that ends up just spinning you around. So sometimes if you move as that angle changes, you'll end up just spinning in spot. And it's not pleasant.
No, it's not. But yeah, stair skating is quite hard.
Yeah, stair skating.
You need to be really good at button mashing.
Yeah, I think it's like about 10 to 14 inputs of the X button, like within a second and a half or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I can only manage about 8 or 10, so...
Vixie's asking what is your PB?
My PB, very bad, but thank you for asking. It's about 1 hour 29 on PC without door skip.
Yeah.
This is Brad. Hi, Brad.
Yeah.
Alright, so easiest room in the game, you just hold up and the dogs never get to you.
Yeah, sorted. So, this bit coming up, there are some snakes.
Oh no, the snakes are later, mate.
Oh, the snakes aren't?
Yeah, snakes don't happen until plants dead.
Alright, so snakes are later, but they can poison you, and that's not good.
We'll pick up a blue herb for safety
later. Pick up a safety blue herb just in case. Someone's asking, what's the reason for the Japanese language? It's actually Chinese, but the reason why is just faster text. Just speeds up the game, saves frames.
Yeah, so it's quicker scroll speed, and then some text boxes are slightly smaller, so less characters have to display. And while text is normally displaying, Jill's locked in place, so it's just quicker.
Yeah, I mean, most games that run that have Japanese will run it I mean,
Yeah.
just because it's faster.
Uh,
or
the-
Chinese.
The Chinese update, which is there's two, is simplified and traditional. Traditional is the quicker one. Was added in a language support patch just I think a month or two ago.
Yeah, so it's quite recently Chinese. It was added for Resident Zero and Remake.
Yeah, overall I think it saves about 7 minutes ish on a run, if I remember my facts correctly.
Yeah, also, on that note, Vixie was saying a lot of the old Resident Evils, I'm not sure about this one, but the Japanese version is a lot easier. So
Yeah.
you'll have more health, enemies will die quicker or do less damage.
Oh yeah, I believe in the Resident Evil 1 classic make for this game. So in the classic PS1 game, Tyrant at the end of the game has like double HP or something. Right. Let's see if the spiders behave. Like if everything behaves this run, I'd be amazed.
Yeah, Chinese is faster because it's like loads of kanji, whereas, yeah, Japanese is hiragana, katakana.
Let's see if this spider behaves.
So
Oh, yeah,
this-
he's still on the door. He's fine.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if they're on the door, you can still go for it.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, the spider's just like, oh yeah, no, go through, go through. Alright, so I'm just going to have to hammer out this. We could push this box to block this tentacle, but we're just going to run through and hammer through. It, as long as you don't stay in the tentacle's grasp for too long, it does only a minimal amount of damage.
Yeah.
So we're going to go catch up with Barry, who is talking to himself.
So yeah, this is the guardhouse. It's like a mini mansion, kind of.
Yeah, it is.
It's not too long. But it's the same kind of thing, get keys.
Yeah,
Go
get keys,
around,
unlock. I'm
progress.
amazed that a zombie outbreak happened here, but everyone still had time to lock all the doors.
I know, yeah, that's kind of strange. Coming up soon, we got Neptune. We'll talk about it a bit closer.
Yeah, Neptune is. There's a funny story, but we'll explain it while we're doing box pushes.
Oh, that's the same V-Jolt.
V-Jolt. No, no V-Jolt. Too
no.
long.
I mean, especially in New Game, like New Game Plus, sorry,
I'm
much faster with the rocket launcher than
I just
V-Jolt.
appreciate they think I can count numbers.
Yeah, V-Jolt's a pain, but knife only, I think it's pretty much like you need to use a V-Jolt.
Yeah. Oh, knife only. V-Jolt makes it a lot easier. Right.
In fact, I think V-Jolt actually kills the plant, but in Plant 42, but in Chris's, you still have to defeat it.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
it only like does like half his health or something like that.
Something like that. I think it depends what difficulty you're playing as well. Right, come on. Right. And there was an instance of the camera angle changing, me slightly nudging the control stick, which made me spin around in a circle. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. Right, so we've got the key to go down to labs now, so we're going to head back to the room where Barry was.
Yeah.
One more tentacle skip. I wonder how I'm going to have to check my HP in a second, see how I'm doing.
You still got the fast.
Yeah, no.
Do you mind if I jump in a second?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I just want to let everybody know that we are only $50 away from beating our last marathon's target. Can we beat in day 2 here? Like, I really hope we can set a new personal best in donation totals, helping out YoungMinds. It would be fantastic for you guys to help us get there.
Oh, so that was unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, and he's
I'd
blocking
use,
me.
have you got the fast?
Yeah, I got the fast, it's fine. So yeah, apparently Jill can just push invisible stuff and we can just go straight down.
Yeah, so that's kind of a tight corridor. So
Yeah.
it's,
He's just annoying to dodge. If he's facing behind, you have to try and slip by. I'll use the fast in a second. Actually, I'll use it now.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so box pushing time.
Yeah, so now we push boxes.
It's the fun part of any run because this is the part where you can just pick up a drink and just relax because all you got to do is just hold down.
Yeah, so let's do that.
So for some reason they decided to keep this still in the game. It's a lot shorter than the classic because in classic the other box is halfway up the hall. You've got to push it out,
Yeah.
push it back down. But yeah, this is just a little bit resident sleeper at the moment.
Yeah, box percent.
Yeah, box percent. Tell me about it. Like it's because of these boxes I don't like practicing Neptune. But I guess we can speak about Neptune. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Neptune. Basically, there's a strat where you're supposed to push a box into the water and electrocute him by activating a switch, but you can just jump down and run past him and get the key. He can insta-kill you though if you mess up a little bit. You have to get like a good line.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, are you gonna go for that? I mean, in New Game Plus, you can just shoot him with the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
You can actually kill Neptune by just shooting him.
So I was practicing all day yesterday trying to get Neptune's skip, making sure that I had a consistent way of performing it. And then Silent just was like, "Can't you just shoot him?" I was like, "I don't know."
You can't just shoot the rocket launcher.
It turns out you can just shoot
Yeah,
him.
you can just shoot him. Also, these sharks can be annoying.
These sharks are RNG, just depending on how aggressive they want to be. I thought we got one bite, so they should leave us alone for the rest of the chamber now.
Yeah, one bite's fine. That's standard, really. I mean,
But
so there's a puzzle down here, and it's totally RNG. The solution for it, so you can YOLO it, but we're not going to do that.
nah, so
We're going to check what the actual solution is.
Yes. Right. So we're going to activate the shutters to try and drain the water system. Neptune's not going to have any liking to that, so he's going to try and bust in here.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure.
I still think this computer's got better voice acting than the actual characters.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we just activate both these console panels. Then there's a whiteboard on the table that's just by this ladder you see in the middle. We look on that and it will tell us which valve we need to press. So we have a quick look at this. It's free.
Luckily, it's in English.
Yeah.
Well, it's in.
It's a number that I can understand.
It's a number. So
If they wrote it in text, then I would not be running this language. Alright, so close it. Do I get 50%? Yay, I did get 50%. That means it was okay.
That means it's pretty fast. I mean, I don't think you can get any less than that.
No, you can't. 30% is standard. Right. So time to drain the water, and then we go down to Neptune. So, like I was saying, there's two ways of doing it. You either take a very tight line past him, pick up the key, you can run past. But for marathon safety, I'm probably just going to fire the rocket launcher at him. It just means that we don't lose the run.
Yeah, and it doesn't take long to quit the rocket launcher to shoot him.
Because
so.
if we do die, then we have to push all those boxes again. And
Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
you can see I'm chugging a can of Monster. That will put me to sleep. We'll have to push boxes
I mean, the run's going good. We're just going to shoot him.
Yeah. But like I said, like we were saying, the optimal strategy is to literally jump down the water and run past him. So here we've got our first little shark. He's going to flap around a little bit. And here's the big boy.
Yep. Big boy shark time.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him because it's a lot safer for a marathon.
Yeah.
And you guys don't want to see me do that puzzle again.
And it's still quicker than pushing the box thing, the computer in, and electrocuting him.
Yeah.
There we go. Neptune's dead.
And easy skip.
And then he flops over.
Yep, and then we just pick up our key and we'll be on our way.
That's revenge for all those times you've been insta-killed by Neptune.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait until he dies. Oh no, he's just going to block me. Ah, well. Lost some time.
I'm guessing if he dies, you can't go that way.
No, you can do if you're quick enough, but I think he caught me just as I was running past. Oh well. And that's the last time we're going to see of the sharks. So, moving on, we've now got the control room key, I believe it is. It allows us access to the other half of Residence, where Plant 42 is, and the last mansion key we need is in his room. Ladder percent.
Ladder.
It's not long enough to sing Snaky Cut, unfortunately.
Rip sharks. Yeah, poor sharks.
Poor sharks.
Standard chance.
Yeah.
Well, Neptune can still get you with no water. He's pretty badass.
Baby shark.
That zombie again.
Yeah, he's fine. He fell over. Right. I've now got Baby Shark stuck in my head. I was gonna say thank you to that one guy in chat that had to say that.
Yeah.
It's now playing in my head. Shit. All right. Right. So now we've got a winged beast that I will not name.
Yeah, so...
Don't name them. If you name them, they'll appear in chat. So these little beasts can sting us and poison us, but generally they don't bother us at all.
Yeah, as long as you just keep on running. Oh, so that room just there was where you meet the vigil.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that. It takes too long.
I saw someone in chat said, how was the 14-hour speed run of sleeping? I slept 6 hours, so I got a world record in it.
Sleep percent was, yeah, I PB'd. It was, it was good, dude.
I slept 6 hours, woke up nervous about this, and was just like, wait, how do I play this game again?
Wait, Resident Evil, what? What's that?
Like, guys, this was a bad joke. I submitted this game as a joke. I can't do this. It's just one of those jokes you just don't know when to give up. Or you're sitting in a chair and you're just like, should I tell them yet? Right, so we used the bug spray to kill the winged beast that shall not be named. Oh no, they're in chat.
Oh god. It had to happen.
It did. So we've picked up the key to the third 003 room? Yep, 003.
Yeah. So now we're coming up to point 42.
Yep.
So,
spoilers, he's going to kind of go like Crimson Head. He might die very quickly. First, we got a little puzzle here, which put this book in, and we got to rearrange the spinal column. And easy done. Right, so for some reason, books on a bookshelf makes a cabinet move out of the way. Like, if I had enough money, I would make this place, because I love all these wacky little ideas.
oh yeah, if I had enough money, I would have the Resident Evil Remake mansion as my house.
Like,
that would probably
maybe
cost
less,
millions or billions.
maybe
but-
less like keys and locks and
Oh
whatnot.
no, I'd have everything. I'd have the laboratory underground.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd have everything.
And that's Plant 42. So what I did there was like the new quick strat of like fighting this guy. Instead of going up to the top balcony, you can just go up
Yeah,
to
you can shoot.
yeah. that
Usually
staircase.
it'd be like a two-stage fight, so like you'd shoot him a bit and it'd do a little cutscene.
Yeah.
And then like that'd be like halfway point, I guess.
Yep. So there's our last mansion key, which will open, I think, 1 or 2 doors for us in the mansion.
Yeah, we got
That's
the
all we
helmet
need.
key, so we need to trek back to the original mansion.
Yep.
Do a few things, and then that'll be it for that.
Yep. And then we can go
Then
do
move
caves.
on to the laboratory then.
Caves and labs.
Oh, caves
Yeah.
and labs. Yeah. Forgot. PS1. Oh yeah.
I
PS1
wish we could skip caves, because caves
Oh
are
yeah,
boring.
yeah, caves is annoying.
So here we have the guy that wears sunglasses at night. He shoots some bees for us, and
Yeah,
then
the
we
lovely
leave.
West.
Oh, I said bees.
Oh, you said it. Oh,
I
God.
said it. Oh. I'll reset, I guess.
Yeah, New Game Plus is less stressful, but that's why we're running it.
New
'Cause
Game-
it's,
yeah,
it's
new-
fun, and it's like, why not? It still shows off the game. I mean,
Yeah. It's
still
less
show
stressful. It means that I'm not sitting here losing my hair, even though I have none.
At least, yeah, it's a bit too late, but
Right, so now we're on our way back. We're going to have snakes again, but the smaller variety that are still poisonous. So I picked up a blue herb there. Blue herb cures poison. It's just a safety because I will get probably bitten by these 2 snakes, and they have a very high chance of poisoning us.
yeah. It's really hard to dodge them. You pretty much just want to run.
Yeah,
but they attack very quick. Very quick. That dog was asleep, by the way.
Yeah, so
So,
that was
all
nice.
good.
He didn't bother us.
Yeah, Tesla's here in spirit. Very good.
Do you mind if I jump in for a second?
Go for it, mate.
Yeah, we have a $5 donation from Spicy Black Ramen saying, "Good morning from Las Vegas. Thank you for running a game that scared me to death growing up."
No problem, no? Isn't it?
No problem, man. Hope you're enjoying.
Yeah.
Right, so we actually only got bitten by 1 snake, and because Jill's not holding her side, it means we didn't get poisoned. So the blue herb we don't need right this second, but I'll hold on to it for a little bit.
Yeah, luckily didn't get poisoned. But
Yeah.
either way,
Because say like this, the only time I don't get poisoned is when I pick up a safety for it.
yeah.
So yeah, again, easy room. We just run down. and the dog shouldn't bother us too much, and then we just go back in.
Yeah. So yeah, this game is probably my favorite Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
On the original GameCube, it's awesome. Also Wesker, was it? It's either Wesker or Barry, depending on who you play as, I believe.
But Barry
leaves some items there.
Yeah, it's, Barry leaves items there for Jill, and it's Wesker for Chris. So now, once we get back in here, we're going to get a little cutscene showing the most annoying enemies in the game have now been introduced to the mansion, which are hunters. Hunters are a pain in the backside because they have a move that's insta-kill. If you're at 75% HP or lower and they leap at you, there's a chance they can decapitate you, and that's the run over. I'm just going to go for the quick strat on this.
Yeah, this is Hunter Staircase. We
almost got it.
bodied, so it was too risky. We would have just messed them up, and we haven't got any hero items, so
it's fine. Like we could have. I was just a little bit too slow going past him. I think I took a little bit too of a wide turn at the staircase going around him. I should have baited his claw attack at the bottom, but I forgot. It's fine though. Alright, so we've now got another riveting puzzle of pushing a statue to the end of a room, running around, and then pushing it a little bit more. This game really likes having its resident sleeper moments, doesn't it?
oh yeah. But you've got to have some statue pushing in a Resident Evil game. I think it's pretty much standard.
I would like to point out also, this mansion would be even more expensive to build if you actually wanted the legit
I do.
paintings. And, I want the actual ones, the originals then.
Well, replicas fine. No, come on, like, it's a cool mansion. It's so cool.
Oh, it's a lovely mansion, just maybe less, like, I wouldn't want the zombies.
Spiders and...
yeah, less spiders, less dogs, but zombies, then be good. And look, we pushed this statue over, and that's a puzzle.
Yep, that's that.
Can you imagine just coming into this room, it's like, yeah, I'm just going to go to the picture room to have a look at the paintings we've got, and then you just get crushed by walls. It's like, what is that about? Alright, so this is the first one of the 2 Doom books we'll need later on to get to the labs. Here's a book saying someone died here. We don't care. Time to run fast. Alright, so now, for some reason, there's a secret elevator that leads down to the back entrance to the kitchen. Don't know why they built it like this, but they just did. We need to activate it to go up a floor, and we can activate from this way round.
Apparently, Final Fantasy VIII is the best Resident Evil game.
It's the best Resident Evil. To be fair, Final Fantasy VIII is the best Final Fantasy game, so...
No. It's a good Final Fantasy game. It's a good Final Fantasy game, but not the best.
Alright, chat, let's start a war. What's the best what's the best Final Fantasy game?
Now you've started it.
Oh. See, apparently that guy wanted to tell me if Final Fantasy VIII was the best, that's why he survived and bit me.
Ah, right, okay.
Alright, let's... Oh, he's there, so that should be fine. I should have got this other one. Yeah, I did. Alright.
So when's the next health?
Next health is in the iron box, I'll get in a second. Final Fantasy 9 is the best. Final Fantasy 13.
No, 13? Are you kidding?
I like the one comment that just says, no. What have you started? Alright, dodge him.
Hey, 12's good.
Yeah, 12's good. 12. 1.
Tesla agrees with you.
8. I'm just enjoying watching the fights happen.
I'm disappointed I'm not seeing 9.
9's there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Well, that zombie was just doing his own thing, so we're just going to let him be and scoot past. I think there's a first aid spray in here, which I'll probably pick up just because my health is not looking too peachy. Or maybe it's not. It's fine. I'll pick up one in a little bit. There should still be one in the item
There's
box.
not a green herb around the corner.
We're
a bit too.
It's a bit too far out of the way. Alright, so we're going to go back now to this door, which we've unlocked from the other side, and it leads us straight back to the murder corridor.
Just don't get decapitated by hunters.
There's no hunt. I was going to say there's only one hunter I think I passed by in a minute, but I should be okay. Famous last words.
Zombies here.
Alright, he hit him.
Oh, whoa, okay.
No, it's fine.
So the Crimson Head...
I heard him do the slash, so I knew that he was in mid-animation, so I should be able to run past.
Crimson Head took out that zombie.
Breath of Fire is the best Final Fantasy. Chrono Trigger is the best Final Fantasy. Chrono Trigger is legit.
Was it Breath of Fire 4? I'm guessing. I bought that recently.
It's a good game.
Yeah. Looks good.
Alright, so now chat's argued about which Final Fantasy is best. What's the best Resident Evil game? Dark Souls would be the best
Alan
Final Fantasy.
Partridge is FIFA of Final Fantasy.
It's FIFA, Final Fantasy game. If you believe, then anything could be a Final Fantasy
Wait,
game.
oh, help.
I'll get on the way out. If
Alright.
Actually, no, I can pick up that iron box. It should be fine.
Okay, no choice.
I'm bluffing you so hard right now. Just like, yeah, that should be good. Alright, so Yorn's going to come around here and we're just going to have a good fight.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
GG.
GG. That's Yarn.
7 is amazing, 4 is the best. Yeah, I like 4.
Wait, what? Final Fantasy 4?
Resident Evil 7.
Oh, what's it?
Resident Evil 7 4.
Dead Aim.
Dead Aim.
Dead Aim.
I,
Right, Dead Aim's not that bad, but it is bad.
I have a guilty spot for Dead Aim. Like,
Guilty spot.
yeah, like
No, it's a short game though. I think it's a short game and there isn't any like characters that we know. It's
But what-
it's all like unique characters.
But what about Resident Evil Gaiden?
I never played Gaiden actually. Never played that.
Don't worry, you're not missing much. Alright, so that was Yawn, and we've got our last death book. This will allow us access into the labs later on. But first, we need to go down to the caves to actually open up the route to the labs.
Yeah, I still want to try Dead Aim with the gun controller.
Oh yeah, I would love
that would be cool.
Alright, so Silent, you need to remind me to get the jewel in literally about 15 seconds and not to miss the puzzle box when I go back to Hall.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright, so let's just dodge him again. Easy.
Alright, so you need to get the jewel.
Oh, thank you very much. Was there something else? I think I'm forgetting something. There was a second thing, right? Oh, jewelry box, that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot this on a PB run a couple of weeks back, and I was kicking myself for it. I was like, oh my god, my splits, I'm like 2 minutes up than what I should be. And then I realised I missed items, and I was like, oh, that's probably why. So we just got to stand over here, let the eagle turn around. And if we step up here, we can just get the jewel from this. No, Jill, well, Jill, you tried.
Yeah, so you're supposed to like run directly underneath it. So
Yeah, unfortunately, Jill decided that the edge of the cabinet was closer. Alright, let's try this one more time.
yeah. So you only need to pick this one up, I believe. The yellow one is for the tiger statue.
Yeah, yellow one is if we were doing 100%.
Yeah, and you get the modus from that. If you put the red jewel in the tiger statue, I believe snakes. Is it snakes? Get released.
I think something does attack you.
Yeah, I think snakes start falling from the ceiling.
Yeah, something like
Which is
that.
pretty crazy. That's really fun on randomizer, like honestly.
Oh, randomizer is a fun mod for this game as well.
Oh yeah, so there's like randomizer is pretty fun.
Yeah, it has a random items, enemies, and doors.
Enemy, yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. Wait until you have 3 tyrants just walk through the wall and start chasing you.
So
Alright, so now we're just going down to get the jewelry box. Thank you for reminding me. You did a good job.
did you get the stone object?
That's Leia.
Oh. Oh, you have the mines.
Yeah.
I'm thinking too far ahead. I'm skipping mines.
I was gonna say, I appreciate your speed run because you're like way ahead of us now.
Keep forgetting mines.
Alright, so we've got a little dodge in here. This guy shouldn't bother us much. And we just get out. So now we've got enough items to go and do mines, so we're now going to backtrack around to where the waterfall was and the snakes were, and then we can access mines and start doing that. Like I say, I always call it mines. It's actually, I think it's just called caves.
Caves, there we go.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
Own terminology. Alright, so we're just going to go through the graveyard. It's quicker to go through this way to get back around to go out. I know my health is a little bit sketchy, so I might just rocket launcher the hunter that's going to be there. Actually, no, he should jump me, shouldn't he?
Well, so unless he wants to decapitate you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so hunters in this game can decapitate you. So I believe it's if you're on a certain amount of health, like below a certain percentage, they can basically just one-shot you and take your head off, and it's instant death there. Nice.
Fine. Hunters also have the downside that they are like an anime character where they love to announce they're about to attack, and at that point you just run past and you're gone.
Someone's asked, what game engine does this use?
I'm
not sure. Probably the remake engine. I don't know.
I think it's a standalone. It's a standalone engine because it does not use the same ones as 5 or 6, and 7 has its own RE engine now.
Yeah.
I think it was. I think it was an engine built specifically for the game. Right, so just going to dodge by the doggos again. Ooh, nice.
What? Oh. I was looking at chat. I don't know what happened.
Is everyone drunk? No. It would settle my nerves, but unfortunately I'm not. Alright. More running and more ladders. So we've still got to hold this blue herb because there are snakes here that could still poison me.
Oh.
No.
You're really lucky not to get poisoned, actually.
Yeah, considering I am bad and I've taken several bites, I'm very lucky. This next dog coming up could actually take me down to critical, but we've got Iron Box, so we can get a HP in a second. So we should be fine. Is this doggo going to behave? Am I close enough? Yeah, I am close enough. Good.
So now we've got, we're going up to mines, caves.
Yeah, so we just got to backtrack right around, because all what we've done is just to get a battery so we can use this elevator. Like the yawn fight, going upstairs, going to get the sword key, plant, all
for
that.
A battery.
All that led to that one item to open this up.
Great water graphics. Yeah, this game's got great graphics, especially since this game was originally on GameCube.
Yeah,
and it was quite like 2001 or 2002. Sorry.
I don't think they did much different to the PC release of this from the GameCube.
I believe so. The HD remaster PC is literally just upscale.
Yeah.
All the backgrounds are just upscale from the GameCube. But Resident Evil 0, they actually went in and redid it.
Yeah, that's it.
So the Resident Evil 0 does look a little better, but it still looks great.
This game looks great, but Resident Evil 2, the lighting effects, the zombie character models, like everything in that game looks so much more phenomenal. And like that only comes out in 5 days. Like as soon as this is done, I'm going back home and waiting for my
I think
copy
I'm going to be absent from a live stream for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tessa.
One of the big examples. Yeah, this is one of the best examples of what a remaster should be like.
Oh yeah, this is a great remaster. Like they didn't just remaster, like you know what I mean, like the added bits. You know what I'm saying,
I appreciate that the remasters of like the Spyro trilogy and the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, but that was just graphic upscaling and like texturing. This they did add a lot more content to the run as well.
Like Resident Evil 0, they added Wesker mode.
Yes.
Well, which was crazy. Like. Although I wish it was Remake Wesker and not Resident Evil 5 Wesker.
Right, so this is caves.
Retro's here.
It's retro here.
Oh, we can show them the.
Oh yeah. you can put that out. So we got caves here. Hunters spawn down here once we've spoken to another surviving member of one of the other teams that was sent here before us. Spoilers: he dies pretty quickly from a traitor.
From a traitor.
Yeah, from a traitor. I wonder who.
Who is it?
More running.
Yep, doors and running.
Oh, right. So Enrico's just around this corner.
Yeah.
He tells us someone's in the stars is a traitor, and he gets shot off screen. We get the crank, and now we get out.
So you don't see much of Enrico.
Yep.
You see him more in 0, but that's that. You just see him dead.
But yeah, so now we've got the crank, we can access the couple areas in this place that needs it, because for some reason people really like to have cranks around here to operate everything.
Yeah, old-fashioned cranks.
Old-fashioned long animation cranks that don't save time. Right. That hunter's not going to bother us because, like all the other hunters, he likes to growl at us first.
Oh yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. Right.
So So yeah, coming up we got Black Tiger coming up.
Yeah, Black Tiger's easy
Big
though.
spider boss.
Yeah.
very easy.
Big spooder.
Big spooder.
Very big
If anyone's
spooder.
going to cast a spooder, you can.
Yeah, get the caster spooders ready. Alright. Oh. Nearly there. Alright, so we got a Indiana Jones moment. We touch his camera angle and turn back.
There's also instant death. It's all good. Right?
Yeah.
You actually can get caught in that corner a little bit, but
I'm so glad you said that beforehand. Also, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am.
yeah.
Whoops. Ignore that chat.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
I promise I'm a good
He was
runner.
just stretching Jill's legs for a bit, even
Yeah.
though she's been running all day.
Right, so...
Yeah, crank and valve handle, yeah.
Oh yeah, valve handles in 2
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
And Code Veronica.
Love him. Oh, and Code Veronica, bloody hell.
Yeah. Alright, so this is Black Tiger. Just like every other fight in this game, we're just going to equip the
Really,
rocket
really
launcher.
hard boss. Oh. Come on. There we are.
Alright.
Yeah, we did that because
Now we're going to do...
we're doing this just because picking up the knife probably wasted like a second or two.
Yeah.
I'd say, overall.
Knife is quicker probably opening that, but you know,
Yeah.
we'll just use a rocket launcher to blast away
Plus, if
cobwebs.
you use the knife and that spider's still alive, it can be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, he can
like
just
we kind of
combo
practiced
you.
that. Yeah.
I think when I first started learning this game, Black Tiger was my hurdle when I was doing 80%. Right. So now we need to sit on this menu and click this crank 3 times because, you know, they thought 3 times would be better. Two and 3. So as soon as we come out of this cutscene, the boulder will start to roll towards us. We just run inside, it's all good.
So we've got more statues.
Yeah,
More
and
statue
now
pushing.
more pushing, guys. Like I know this is very high octane action going on right now, but this is Resident Evil. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably wanted to push out one less actually. Actually, I might be alright. I probably can clip the side.
Yeah, so you're supposed to like use this twice, once to push it out and once to push it back in, but if you do it just at the right angle, you can kind of like clip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saves a bit of time.
Oh, it saves a lot of time because I don't like the crank animations. So we just need to push this onto the platform twice.
You mind if I jump in with a quick donation?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
We have a $50 anonymous donation saying, "Get in there, boys."
Hey.
And the reason he's saying "get in there, boys" is because we have officially broke our target from last time, which was 650. We are now at 655. And we've still got the rest of day 2 to go, so thank you guys. Please keep your donations coming in. We really appreciate it.
Excellent. It's great news to hear. Also, it was some entertainment to have while we was pushing those statues around. Scripted. Right, so we've now got the, I think it's the shaft valve, I think it's called. So now we can access the elevator and go down and finish up in the caves.
So as Chris, you can get the flamethrower in the caves,
Yeah.
and you have to use it to open doors. But you also get to use the flamethrower on Black Widow. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is pretty fun.
Unfortunately, Jill just uses it as a key item to open a door, so...
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so now we're just backtracking to the left. Do you need to go in the item box? Or?
I need to get rid of the blue herb I've got
Oh
in
yeah,
my
the blue herb, yeah.
inventory.
Which we surprisingly didn't need.
Yeah, I've kept hold of it just for sentimental reasons. But I don't need to use the iron box. I'll just eat the blue herb and then we should be good. I do need to pick up a first aid spray, so I might get that.
Oh yeah, get the fast, yeah.
I might get it when I get broken flamethrower later.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Okay.
Right. So Hunter's going to scream at us.
But he's too far away, so
Yeah.
he can't get us in time.
Right. Right, so we use that, and we get the valve. We need to combine both these items together and then use it. If you examine the item, you can see that it's got a Roman numerals around the side of it, and that's the solution to the puzzle. So, but I already know it's 4, 2, 3, and 1.
Yep.
And then that activates the elevator.
And you don't actually have to turn that. You can just put it straight in.
Yeah. Like, just examining it and twisting it so you can see the code is how you work out the code.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
go down, Barry joins us, it's like, yo, Jill, you kind of been doing everything so far. Why don't you go look around a little bit more? I'll stay here. So we're just like, okay, cool.
Alright.
Alright, so coming up is Lisa's back again. So Lisa has a really weird mechanic in this room. Depending on which way you go first, spawns her in a certain location. So if we go left, she'll spawn left. And now we've done that, it means we can go right where we want to go and she won't be blocking us.
Yeah.
But yeah, depending which way you go first, when you come out of either door in this place, she'll spawn in a certain location, so we can manipulate that by going the way we don't want to go to make her go there instead.
Yeah,
And
also, she's really hard to dodge and she's invincible. You can't actually kill her as well. You can stun her, but...
if you guys missed it, we got some more boxes.
Oh yeah, a really big box.
This is basically Resident Evil box pusher simulator.
Like, if you like pushing boxes, then
This game's for you.
Go for it.
If you work in a warehouse, I recommend this game. Right, so we're going to send that over. You'll see why in a second. A lot of this game just looks like we're doing random chores and random things, and everything eventually pans out. Right. So we've got Lisa again. So the quick way here is you take the shortest path back to the door and leave. But what we're going to do is we're just going to come down these steps here and spawn her down here.
Yeah, and then we can run back up.
Yeah, so now we run back up. She's going to stay over this side, and then we can go around and not have to dodge her on this camera angle because it can be a little bit tricky. I've still not managed to pick up health for myself yet.
And now we come out here, and Barry decides to leave us.
Barry's like, my people need me, and leaves in the elevator. There he is. Nice guy.
And I'm unsure if Barry's good or bad. Like,
yeah, this game likes to portray Barry as being evil throughout the whole game because he kind of seemingly is always there when bad stuff happens.
oh, and here's that box again.
Yeah, more box pushing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, and once more. I think this is the last box push I have to do in the game, if I remember rightly.
So,
Yeah. So,
awesome. Pipe.
and we'll end the last box by crushing it. Bye, box.
Which gives us a broken flamethrower.
Yep.
Which I'm assuming wasn't broken until we pushed it. Which kind of sucks.
I just hope it. I just like the fact that it was one huge crate for one flamethrower in it.
I know, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Like, the shipping, the packaging cost on this thing is silly. That's all that's in that box. Like, there's nothing else there. It's just one flamethrower. It's basically like when you order anything off Amazon, like you order a video game, it comes in a giant box, and they're like, "Oh, we couldn't deliver it," and you're like, "Why did you choose that box?" Right, I'm going to quickly pick up a first aid spray here because I finally got some time to do it. I'm going to use that, and then we're going to carry on. So now we've got this, we can use this elevator that we ran past just a sec. Elevator? Lever. Slight difference.
Yeah.
We can use this lever to activate a door lock, so we can actually get out of the caves and get the last item we need. So I'm going to spawn her to the left. I'm going to run up and get this lever. Now I'm going to see if she plays nice. She's probably going to clip me.
Yeah. So you can go the other way, but it takes a lot longer.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a look. What? Nah, that's fine.
She's hard to dodge. I mean, if she hits you once, you can pretty much just go past her.
Yeah. Because this lock is on a time, so you've only got a short time. But as you can see there, Lisa took me from fine health down to caution. Unfortunately, she didn't start tracking me immediately, so she was on the wrong camera angle for me to actually dodge her. She was standing right on the boundaries, as you saw. So.
And this is Lisa's weird room.
Yeah,
part of it.
I think this is where they kept her and experimented on her. But she's actually got quite a tragic story, but I really just dislike her for how annoying she is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so now we're at the caves, and we're going to be going up back to Lisa's cabin,
Yep.
and then back to the mansion.
Yeah, and back to the mansion for the last time, and then after that we've just got labs and we're nearly there.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah, luckily Lisa's not here again.
Yeah,
Because that would suck.
Lisa just can apparently get around the everywhere better than we can, so she must have all the keys to all the doors.
We're going for the bad ending.
Yeah, bad ending is
So
quicker.
Jill leaves on her own. Basically, everyone else dies.
Well, we don't know what happened to Chris.
Well, yeah, mystery.
He's somewhere apparently.
Well, he's in a cell. I assume.
Spoilers.
Oh, well, you
Can't-
won't find out.
You can't spoil stuff on a speed run.
Oh no, of course not.
Anyway, Wesker is the bad guy behind all of this.
So, okay. Oh,
This
and that
is-
zombie spawns here as well. Oh,
Yeah. This is another room where Holden just running forwards actually dodges that zombie every single time. Right. Backtracking. So we want to go back into the mansion, go into the... Is it Spencer's office? I can't remember who this actually belongs to. I think it's Spencer's. We want to go back into his office and just get a stone emblem object out of there.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to do some quick infantry though.
You could pick up fast as well.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up
Yeah,
fast. So I'm quickly do this box puzzle. The solution to this is the same every single time. I fail it every single time, so I'm
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
Put that there. Push it up.
You don't have to align them perfectly. Like, it can be a bit like wonky, but
There we go.
yeah. And sometimes you just don't want to fit at all.
Yeah.
Even if there's enough space, it's like.
Nope. Nope. Oh, you. Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
That deserves some PogChamp. It was not. It was not hard at all. I just wanted it to look better than it was.
Yeah. Oh.
That's the stun battery. Come on.
We want the fast. Oh. Maybe we should just pick it up. Oh, we got the fast.
I also want to be greedy and take the other one quickly.
Okay, we're gonna pick up two fasts. I think that should be it for the game now.
Yeah, that should be it for the game.
Health-wise.
The second phase is just for Lisa on auto, just in case she bodies us a little bit. But if I was on PB pace, I would definitely not pick up that extra phase. Although I just realised I might not even have enough infantry space. No, I get rid of the key, so I get rid of the key, and when I open the door,
Also, you sure
Yeah.
you're not on PB pace?
I might be on PB pace actually.
Don't let that get you nervous.
I'm now panicking.
No, it's really you're not at all. You're
But
totally-
I
totally
could go up
past
from 23rd place to like 22nd.
it. Oh my
It's a
god.
big thing. Yeah, Jill,
Light
there's a lamp.
switch.
There's a lamp right in front of you, Jill. All right, so we can pick up stone mill object. Right,
Ooh,
and that's
space.
mansion done with. We're going to go back around to the main foyer where we started.
Yeah.
And this game would be a lot more shorter if we could just skip all of this and go through this door that's coming up. But unfortunately, with survival horror games, they're fun to play because it's great taking a game that you may have played once upon a time, like especially when like Resident Evil Classic series when you were younger.
Yeah.
And it's great just doing it and smashing through it and not getting lost, and it looks impressive. The only downside to these games is we can never find normally ways to get out of bounds or
Oh yeah.
do
There's
some
not
cool
many
tricks.
glitches in games like this.
yeah. The only major glitch I can think of is the infinity bow guns.
In Code
Veronica, yeah, that's the only one that jumps to mind.
And they kind of kept that in the remaster as well.
Oh
You
yeah,
ever-
they did.
You ever didn't know about it, which is surprising. Oh.
No, they probably just kept the code. They didn't want to mess with it. Like changing something like that normally messes up the rest of the game.
True.
All right, so we have to activate the door down here to hear Lisa's moan. And now we just got to do a little bit of menu on this door.
You can get the stone ring.
Yep, and combine it with the middle object. Here's a picture of Lisa and her family before all stuff went bad.
Yep.
And whoop, nope. Just then I was like, I need to press down an A, and I was like, press B. No, you need to press down an A. Right, so we got Lisa's boss fight coming up.
Yeah. And
We've-
are you gonna go for the knock her off?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna knock her off.
Yeah. Well, you get to see Lisa actually die.
Well, actually, she doesn't die, does she?
She gets knocked off.
No, yeah. If she knocks off, or if you knock her off, or she jumps, she doesn't die because in the actual what was it, Umbrella Chronicles, Wesker faces her.
Yeah,
when
but
Wesker's-
Umbrella Chronicles ain't.
No, yeah, Umbrella Chronicles is canon.
Oh, okay. Well,
It tries to explain how messed up the plot holes are in this game, so I'm gonna take it.
I just say it's not a gay game. Right, Lisa time.
No, we're not gonna give Barry back his gun.
Because he betrayed us.
He did it. 1, 2.
Oh, oh, pretty good.
Ah,
Took less than usual.
bye, Lisa. Thanks for nothing.
Pushing more stones.
Oh
no
yeah.
more boxes,
Oh,
more stones.
yeah, these are stones, so it
And this
doesn't.
is the last of the push.
I said no more boxes.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I'll,
So
delete,
this
I'll
is
make
the
sure I
last of
delete the
pushing
VOD if I'm
altogether.
wrong. Yeah. So we push all these. Lisa's already fallen. Unfortunately, she's not going to get reunited with her mum. And we're now going to get out of here and head to labs. And
And
Get
last
near the-
area of the game.
yeah, last area of the game.
Like usual, it's always a lab in Resident Evils.
Yeah, there's always a secret enemy, secret like organization lab somewhere, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh, right. Is it Wolf first?
yeah, Wolf.
Yeah. Hey, I even went the right way on the book. So we had these books for quite some time, and we're finally using them. Right, go around here to put the eagle in. Resident Evil developers love hiding stuff in books.
Yeah. And they like the Wolf and Eagle medal because they're in Resident Evil 2 as well.
Yeah, they are. They're in the sewers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think they appear in 3, but you do go through that route, don't you?
You don't go in the sewers. Yeah, you don't go in the sewers. So, so lab time.
Labs is probably the easiest part of the route. It introduces a new enemy called the Chimera. It's kind of like a humanoid insect creature. In Resident Evil 2, they're deadly. In this, they're kind of pants. Like, they don't really do much. They can sort of grab you and waste some time, but other than that, they're not really that much of a risk, which is a shame. Considering this is the lead up to the final area and the last part of the game, you would think they would bring out like the best creature, but unfortunately, no.
That's just a type mole as the password.
No.
No, that's. We're not playing the PS1.
Just to mention something I don't think I caught on earlier, if a zombie's on the staircase and you're on the staircase, a zombie will never grab you while it's on a slope or slash staircase. So what we can do is just run past those zombies because all they will do is try to puke at us.
Yeah, also killing that zombie, the rocket launcher makes it so it won't become a Crimson End.
Yeah. We need to clear out the way for a section later.
Yeah, and it is. I think it's Chimera or Chimera.
Oh yeah,
Earthbound.
I can't speak, so don't believe me anything I say. So the password here is John and Ada. Ada is a nod to Ada Wong from Resident Evil 2 onwards. So we want to unlock both these. Second password is, oops, is not that. It's Cell.
You're gonna type mole in then.
And we unlock this as well.
Retro saying try and beat 131.21.
Trying. So how timing actually works in this game for speed runs is RTA time we use for our personal splits. There is on the PC there is a automatic splitting script written.
Yeah,
It reads the RAM memory of your computer, so your splits are always consistent when you're using it. The actual official timing we use is the timing on the score screen after the last cutscene.
Yeah.
Ah. Alright. 8462.
Yeah, 846.
Yeah, I remembered. this is the code I lost a minute to on a PB.
It is quite
test.
confusing. Awesome.
Fun fact, which is something I realised this morning, which blew my mind. The code for that door is literally the code for the elevator, but doubled. So 4231 becomes 8462. And I pestered Silent for about 20 minutes about like, man, this is like, that's crazy, it's insane. And he was like, dude, it's numbers. I was like, yeah, but
It's numbers.
right. So now all we got to do is go around and power up the elevator to get down to the last lab. So you got any donations or anything? Yeah, go for it, mate. Read some donations. We've got nothing to do for a bit.
Yeah, we got quite a few donations coming in here. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous going world record pace.
If only.
Certainly PB though. Could try and get that one. We have a $45 anonymous donation as well with no comment. Thank you very much for your donation there. And we have a $22.22 donation from Steph Waffles saying
Hey.
little ducks. Do, 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 do. Thank you for all your donations, guys. Please keep them coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys, and especially thank you to Steph. I'm a moderator in her chat, so any chance she gets to troll me, she'll repay the favour, because I'm not really a good mod. I'm normally the one that's causing all the memes. But thank you, guys. Right, so we've just picked up the empty fuel capsule. For some reason, this lab likes to run their power on a highly explosive fuel canister. And the refueling station is not anywhere near, so we have to walk all the way over the opposite side, fill this up, make sure we don't explode by carrying it, and get it back. Alright, so I was going to say, while I'm doing these steps, because I'm going to be counting to myself, explain the whole meter system about this, but let me pick it up first. So yeah, I've got to concentrate on the next part, because I don't want to ruin this run by just running accidentally.
Yeah, you can get insta-killed by this part.
Alright, this guy's
coming up.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to focus on this now.
Alright, so he's filling up the fuel capsule with this highly explosive liquid, or fuel, whatever. And basically, you can't run with it or get grabbed. If he gets grabbed by a zombie, I believe it's instant death. And if you get grabbed by a chimera on the ceiling, it's also instant death. But you can't just keep on running. You can count like a few steps walking, a few steps running. Kind of do it that way. You don't have to be constantly walking, but it's pretty dangerous. I mean, you can mess it up. Especially when there's crimson heads as well. So yeah, luckily that guy doesn't become a crimson head. Yeah, so not far to go now. Yeah, you can run free and then you can like count 3 steps, walk in, then run 3 steps. Spectral mod, best mod. Awesome. That's that.
Hey, we didn't explode, guys. So I had to put on headphones there because I like listening to Jill's steps just to make sure that she has taken enough steps so I can start running. Like Silent was explaining, any grabs will make me explode. Chimera's got a little claw attack on the ground. That shouldn't make me explode, but the rule of thumb is about 3 to 4 steps of running. Then you need to do 3 to 4 steps of walking. There's kind of like an invisible gauge that slowly builds up the more actions you do that would cause it to explode. And then when you don't do anything and you walk, it slowly goes back down.
So
we're
now we've got the power on. So we can use the elevator.
Yeah, so we can use the elevator finally. Ow. That's how deadly a Chimera is. It hits us once and then it just like sort of scuttles off. Right, so this could be a PB pace because I think the last bit of this only takes 6 minutes and in-game time is roughly about 7 minutes quicker. So
Yeah.
I think I'm doing alright.
Does it? Oh yeah, it does count dollars.
Yeah, it does.
I guess it's just load times and stuff. Does it count, maybe?
It counts differently. I
Yeah.
know that. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I just know if my RTA's round my PB, then it's good. It's a good sign.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got a couple more rooms, and we've got the final boss in the game coming up, which you might have guessed it. A certain rocket launcher is going to come out for that.
Yeah. I mean, you could do knife only, but
Yeah, just throw the run at the very end. Right. Oh.
so final boss time. In this
Yeah.
ending, we don't fight the final boss on the helipad.
Because we've killed all our friends, so the
Yeah.
final boss is just taking pity on us.
Yeah, usually you'd activate the self-destruction sequence.
Yep.
But we just get the master key and run out, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. So we find Wesker. Spoilers, he's the bad guy because he was wearing sunglasses at night. Here's some cutscenes. Wesker's dead. And...
That's Tyrant.
yeah, that's Tyrant.
Medicine Tyrant.
No, I did that in practice as well. There's the key.
Yeah.
So fun fact, on my any percent PB for this, I forgot the key.
Yeah, you
Forgetting the key and running all the way out and running all the way back costs you 7 minutes.
Yep. So next time you do any percent, you'll PB.
Next time I do any percent. I keep doing this category because I want to put any percent off. Right, so we got the key. There's going to be no self-destruct sequence, unfortunately, and now it's just a straight run to the end. Spoilers.
Potential PB. Yeah.
There's no boss fight, right? So the Tyrant on the helipad, that only spawns if Barry is alive or Chris is alive or both of them. If you've saved no one, then Super Tyrant doesn't actually spawn. And because the stipulation for this is complete as quick as possible, we just take this route.
It would be a quick fight though, because it'd be like one hit.
Yeah. No, I think you still have to... No, actually...
No, because it'd add the animation for the...
Oh,
rocket
yeah,
launcher.
yeah. Well,
Well, I think this is it.
yeah, I think this is a PB.
Yeah.
This is easily a
Well,
PB.
unless the zombies somehow insta kill you,
Unless my
which
kid-
isn't possible. But we'll see what happens. Don't glitch out, game. Come on.
Unless the stream cuts out and I can't verify the run.
Oh, I'll be there. Never mind.
I'm glad the tech team guys didn't hear me say that. They're now looking at me very evilly. Right, last ladder of the game. And then we've got two more doors. No, one door and one elevator.
Yeah.
It's been good. Oh. So yeah, and that in its entirety is Resident Evil Remake run with a very overpowered weapon. Hi Brad.
Bye, brush.
Am I running? Yeah, I'm running the right
Yeah.
way. Last item of the game. We're going to put this in. Time is coming up when I skip the last cutscene. So I will go up to the helipad, pick up a signal rocket, fire it, and then there'll be a couple of cutscenes, and then time. Actually, yeah, I think time. Actually, it's time when I. No, time is when I skip all of them.
It's when you use a signal flow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah. So it's when I use the item I'm about to pick up
pretty
out
sure.
of my inventory.
Either that or it's the PS1 version, but we'll see.
We'll just call time there
Yeah.
once it.
It's all good.
And we pick up the last item we're going to need and use it. And that's time. Let's have a look. Hey, that's a PB by 2 minutes. So
It was quite close to RTA. It was kind of weird.
I was going to say that's actually quite spot on, actually. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much, guys, for
PB run.
having us. And glad we finally got that run down. Oh, right. Cheers, mate. Right.
Deep in my heart so afraid that I'll keep on losing, but you're whispering, trust in me, love me, open up your heart and let our love begin. Trust in me, and let me in. Love me, love me, spring. Love me, I'm growing tired of always running from what I'm looking for. Won't let this fear take over my life, not anymore. Trust in me, love me, open up your heart and let our love begin. Trust in me, and let me in. Love me, love me, spring. Love me,
Welcome back, guys, to UKSG Marathon. That's a fantastic run of Resident Evil Remake there. Coming up next, we do have Dino Crisis, and I do have a donation, a $10 donation from Sam Whaley saying, PB pace, Kappa. It was indeed a PB. Hopefully that run will be getting uploaded to the leaderboards. While we're getting set up for the next run here, I do just want to give a little shout out to ESA. I want to thank them for supporting the marathon. Besides providing us with their channel for streaming, they are also sharing gear, technical assistance and sponsors. And be sure to check out their winter marathon happening on the 16th to the 24th of February. Also, just want to announce as well that we do have a new donation incentive during Link Boss's Sonic the Hedgehog 2 run. There is a donation incentive for Link Boss and Argic to run through Metropolis Zone 1, 2 and 3 together, 2-player, 1 controller. That is going to just result in complete shenanigans. It is currently at $50, it needs 100, so 50 more to get that added on to the end of that run. Also, don't forget, if you want to, you can use your Twitch Prime subscription in the chat here. You will get access to all of the ESA emotes, and you'll be alerted when all the ESA streams go live, as we have a number of marathons happening. But some of the emotes include ESA RNG, if you want to poke fun at the RNG that we all have to suffer through, ESA time for when we all finish the run, and my personal favourite, ESA salt, when everything just goes wrong and you just need a bit of salt. While we're just doing some setup here, we would also like to thank the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering for supporting the marathon. They also hold monthly gatherings in the Netherlands for people in the Benelux region. They've supported UKSG from the beginning by spreading the word and providing us with their channel to stream on in past sessions, amongst other things. Be sure to catch their next event, their 28th event, on the 2nd and 3rd of March.
Turn around, I can't see your face. Tell me, where did you go? Was it something I did, something I
All right, coming up next, we do have Mr. Silent Vid with Dino Crisis.
baby, I need to know.
Hello guys, welcome to Dino Crisis on the PS1. I'm Mr. Silent Vid, joined by...
Spectraljoker, you might know me